सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Namaskara, I am Geetanjali Rampur from 3rd Professional BAMS, taking a sneak peek into yoga on the eve of International Yoga Day 2021. Of all the sciences in the world, yoga is always at its pinnacle due to this prime reason. Yoga includes meditation and breathing as integral techniques which have got multitudinous beneficial impacts on the body and mind. Before performing the yogasana or pranayama, we perform some of the exercises. One of such breathing exercises called Uttarashvasa has been demonstrated in the video. Uttarashvasa has got many benefits. Some of them are: increases supply of oxygen and nutrients to cells throughout the body, helpful in obesity. The procedure goes like this. Sit in Vajrasana on the yoga mat. Place your both hands in front of knees as shown, and place your abdomen on the thighs and look up. Inhale and exhale deeply for 5 times. Come up and sit in Vajrasana. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, I am Gopal. My topic is Urashvasa. It is common exercise in all human beings. First, take the Vajrasana position. Keep your both hands in front of knees. Keep your backbone straight and face forward, and take the deep breath. Inhale and exhale out. Benefits of Urashvasa: it helps in compatibility, helps in curing heart disorders, and it increases the lung capacity. Indications: it is common for all human beings, and it is performed by 8 years above in any age. In old age also. Contraindications: chest pain, any surgery, hypertension, and heart disorders. Thank you.
Hello everybody, myself Gauri Ganachari from 3rd year BMS. I am going to present a Griha Shwasa on the account of International Yoga Day. To do Griha Shwasa, first sit in a comfortable position. Let me sit in Vajrasana. You can also sit in Sukhasana or Padmasana. Now stretch your hands. Your right palm should touch your left shoulder and left palm should touch your right shoulder. Inhale deeply. Remember, while inhaling, your shoulder should move up, and while exhaling, your shoulder should come down. Do this for at least 30 seconds. Then come back to your position. Here you can have a look how hands are placed. Griha Shwasa is indicated in spondylosis, shoulder pain, and also in back pain. The person who is physically fit and healthy can perform this exercise for 5 to 10 times. If a person is suffering from back pain or shoulder pain, should do this for 4 to 5 times, and the person who got cured can do this for 5 to 7 times. Note, Griha Shwasa should not be done in any other severe conditions which may lead to any other disorders.
ಕಟಿ ಶ್ವಾಸ. ಈ ಆಸನವನ್ನು ವಜ್ರಾಸನ ಅಥವಾ ಸುಖಾಸನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಈ ಆಸನ ಮಾಡುವುದರಿಂದ ಬೆನ್ನು ನೋವು, ಸೊಂಟ ನೋವು ನಿವಾರಣೆಯಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಹಾಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜೀರ್ಣಕ್ರಿಯೆಯು ಉತ್ತಮಗೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತದೆ. ಮೊದಲು ವಜ್ರಾಸನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ನಂತರ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಹಿಂದೆ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು. ದೀರ್ಘವಾದ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗೆ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಬಗ್ಗಿಸಿ ಹಣೆಯನ್ನು ನೆಲಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸಬೇಕು. ಉಸಿರಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನಂತರ ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ನಿಂದಿಸಬೇಕು. ನಂತರ ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿ, ತದನಂತರ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಗಿಸಿ ಹಣೆಯನ್ನು ನೆಲಕ್ಕೆ ತಾಗಿಸಬೇಕು. ಈ ಆಸನವನ್ನು ಗರ್ಭಿಣಿ, ಅಬ್ಡಾಮಿನಲ್ ಇಂಜುರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಪೈನಲ್ ಇಂಜುರಿ ಇರುವವರು ಮಾಡಬಾರದು.
Hello everyone, myself Gurraj, third year BMS ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಹುಬ್ಬಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಯೋಗ ಡೇ ಪ್ರಯುಕ್ತ ನಾನು ಮಾರ್ಜಲ ಶ್ವಾಸವನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. Sit in Vajrasana, stand on knees, lean in the forward direction, place the hands flat on the floor with palms down and finger facing towards the forward direction. Keep the hands in a line with the knees. Keep the arms and thighs perpendicular to the floor. It is the starting position. Inhale a deep breath and raise the head along with putting stress on the spine in the downwards so that the back can turn into concave shape. Expand the abdomen as much as possible without forcing. Fill the lungs with maximum air possible. Hold. It improves digestive health, improve blood circulation, reduce belly fat, helps to reduce back pain, relieve stress and anxiety, increase focus. Duration of Marjari Asana. One can stay in Marjari Asana for a time period of.
Explain about Nadi Shodhana or alternative nostril breathing. What is the Nadi Shodhana? Nadi means substantial energy channels. Shodhana means cleaning or purification. Pranayama means breathing technique. Nadis are the substantial energy channels.
Teacher, sit in Padmasana, Siddhasana, Vajrasana, or Sukhasana with the spine erect. Keep the hand in Jnana Mudra with the left hand. Bend the right hand at the elbow and perform the Nasata Mudra. Touch the right nostril with the thumb and left nostril with the little and ring finger. Now close the left nostril and inhale deeply through the right nostril and hold the breath. Exhale through the left nostril completely by closing right nostril. Then inhale deeply through the left nostril by closing the right nostril. Now hold the breath. Exhale deeply through the right nostril by closing left nostril. This is one cycle. Repeat the cycle for 5 to 10 minutes.
Health benefits of the Nadi Shodhana: calms, purifies and strengthens the entire nervous system, brings balance to the mind and emotions, removes obstruction and constriction in the channels, balance and harmonizes the right and left channels of the body, like Pingala, Ida, Nadi respectively. Balance the right and left side of the brain, balance the yin and yang energies of the body. Indication of the Nadi Shodhana: Vata imbalances, low prana, nervous system disorder, emotional imbalance including anxiety, depression, anger and irritation, dull, foggy mind, poor memory and concentration, high stress, mental fatigue and exhaustion, restless mind, racing thoughts. Contraindication of the Nadi Shodhana: cold, flu, fever, blocked sinuses, full stomach during many. Thank you.
Shwana Shwasa. It is also known as dog breathing exercise. This is one of the breathing techniques which helps in maintaining our health and controlling the breath. Respiration is a bridge between our body and mind, hence breathing exercises enhances both body and mind. First, sit in Vajrasana. Now, rest your hands in front of your knees, lean a little forward and open your mouth wide and stick your tongue out. Now start panting like a dog. its benefits. This improves the function of lungs, gives coolness to the body, removes odor from the tongue, and helps in blood flow in abdominal organs, and also increases the respiratory capacity and strengthens the respiratory muscle, as well as it detoxifies and cleanses the toxins inside the body and prevents fat deposition in the abdominal area. Persons who have epilepsy, hypertension, abdominal surgery, and abdominal disorders should not follow these exercises. Its duration is from 1 to 5 minutes for the person who are perfect in this breathing exercise. If not, the beginner should start from 15 to 20 seconds and later on increase gradually.
Shitali Pranayama. Shitali Pranayama, often called the cooling breath, is a breath practice that cools the body and has a calming effect on the nervous system. Sit in any comfortable posture and close your eyes. Now roll up the tongue in the shape of tube. Inhale maximum through the tongue. Take the tongue inside the mouth and close the mouth. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Now exhale from the nostril. Repeat it for 8 to 10 minutes. Benefits of Shitali Pranayama. It is effective in cooling the body, brain, and nervous system. Potentially reduces the stress, anger, and anxiety. Lowers the blood pressure. Cures insomnia and ensures deep, relaxing sleep. Prevents premature graying and hair fall. Contraindication. Stop if you feel uncomfortable. Avoid if you are suffering from asthma, low BP, bronchitis, excess mucus, and constipation. Avoid doing it in cold weather conditions.
Sitkari Pranayama.
Good morning everyone. Today I am going to do one of the important pranayamas, that is a Sitkari Pranayama. Sitkari means sipping or hissing. It is a pranayama which is a yogic breathing exercise that both calms the mind and cools the body. By doing this pranayama, it cools the entire body, nervous system and brain. It helps and deals with the stress, anger and anxiety, and also beneficial in a disease of tongue, mouth and throat. Sit on the ground comfortably. Keep breathing normally for a few minutes and relax. Now touch upper and lower teeth together and touch your tongue upwards. Open your lips and start inhaling deeply, which produces a hissing sound. Hold your breath for a few seconds, then inhale through the nose. Benefits of Sitkari Pranayama. It cools the body and keeps the teeth and gums healthy. It lowers down the body high blood pressure, reduces the excessive stomach heat, reduces the pitta dosha, reduces the anger and fatigue, and it also calms the mind and reduces the stress. Contraindication of this pranayama. Avoid this pranayama if you suffer from low blood pressure, people who suffer from cough, cold, asthma and bronchitis. Avoid Sitkari who is suffering from chronic constipation or gastric problem. People suffering from low blood pressure and heart ailments should not do it with internal retention.
Breathing exercises. The respiratory system is a bridge between voluntary and involuntary muscles and the body and mind. Aim of this is regulation of vital functions by regulating the breath. Principles of breathing exercises are slow and deep breathing, awareness, synchronizing the movement with the breathing. Exhalation should be longer than inhalation. Objectives of breathing exercises: to slow down the breathing process, to make the breathing uniform, continuous and rhythmic, enhance the vital capacity, to strengthen respiratory organs and muscles, to improve mindfulness. Types of breathing exercises. Type 1. Sit in a comfortable position. Put your hands to your side. Now inhaling, raise your hands to your shoulder level, and by exhaling, release it down. Type 2. Put your hands in front of you. By inhaling, raise it up, and by exhaling, release it down. Type 3. Place your hands in front of you. By inhaling, raise your hands up near to your chest and place it to your side. Now by exhaling, bring your hands to your front and release it down. Type 4. Sit in a comfortable position and now lock your fingers in front of your chest. Put your hands straight in front of your chest by inhaling and bring it back by exhaling. Type 5. Place your fingers locked in front of your chest. Put your hands by inhaling to the 45 degree and bring it back near your chest by exhaling. Type 6. Lock your fingers in front of your chest. Raise your hands so that it touches your ears by inhaling and bring it back near your chest by exhaling. These are effective for chest, lungs and abdominal muscles. Benefits of hand stretching exercises are: heart rate gets normal, reduces stress level in the body, lowers blood pressure and heart rate, body gets metabolized, muscles gets relaxed.
Hello everyone, I am Manisha Singh, third year BMS students. Today I am doing breathing exercise. This breathing exercise is also called as the crocodile posture. This asana is perfect for shoulder and hip related problems. This asana increases the oxygen level. It relieves the entire nervous system. This asana is mainly for depression, anxiety and insomnia cases. Steps for Makarasana. First, sit in a Vajrasana. After the Vajrasana, lie down on the floor on your stomach. Relax the whole body with deep inhale and exhale. Next, bend your head a little forward and place your chin in your palm. Stretch the leg as far as possible. Benefits of Makarasana. Makarasana offers deep relaxation for shoulders and spine. It can cure knee pain, asthma and any lung related issues. It helps in curing slip disc, spondylitis and sciatica. The asana stretches the hip muscles. Contraindication of Makarasana. People suffering from high blood pressure, heart problems and obesity should not practice Makarasana. Thank you.
All of you, myself Neeraj Kumar. Today we are going to practice Saja Pranayama. First of all, we have to sit in Padmasana, Vajrasana, Sukhasana. Then keep your hands in Chin Mudra, Puraka, Rechaka, Puraka, Rechaka, Puraka, Rechaka. Like this we have to practice 2 to 3 times in early morning in Brahmi Muhurta. By doing this, those who are suffering from anxiety, hypertension, blood pressure and breathing problems, it is benefit for them and everyone.
Asana is a simple standing asana which forms the basis for all the standing asanas. It is performed at the beginning and end of the Surya Namaskara sequence and is a key asana for all the yoga practices. Procedure. Starting stage. Stand straight on the ground and take a small gap between your feet. And final stage, with deeply breathe, rise your both arms. Keep your arms upward by interlocking your fingers. Now come on the toes by raising your heels simultaneously. Feel the pressure of stretching from toes to finger. Try to maintain this pose as long as you can with slow and deep breathing. Now come to the original position with deep breathing. You can perform the number of rounds as per your convenience after having relaxation for a while. Benefits of Tadasana. Corrects your posture and makes your spine more flexible by improving your body balance. Increase the flexibility of your ankles, joints and thighs. Tones your pelvic muscles. Helps increase height. If practiced regularly, during the growth years, strengthens your nervous system, boosts the functioning of your digestive and respiratory system. Contraindication of Tadasana. It is best to avoid this asana if you have following problems: 1. Headache, 2. Insomnia, 3. Low blood pressure.
Matsyasana, the fish pose. Matsyasana or fish pose is a reclining back bending asana in Hatha Yoga. Here is the pose of Matsyasana. How to do Matsyasana? Cross your legs, keep your breath normal, look up, lie flat on the back. Make sure the head is supported by the back, neck and shoulders instead of pushing it into the mat. Benefits of Matsyasana. It helps to reduce the pressure in the neck and shoulder. Matsyasana is good for. Matsyasana has the ability to cure asthma and then some respiratory disorders. Here are the contraindications and precautions of Matsyasana. Thank you.
Namaste, myself Rahul. I am going to present Tadasana type 1. It is also called as chair pose asana. It builds focus, attention, concentration, strength over a period of time. Let's see how to do this procedure. Stand in Tadasana or attention pose. Now, as you inhale, raise your hands up, and you exhale, slowly bend your knees to come chair pose, and you be there in the position at least for 10 to 30 seconds. And you inhale, come up, and when you exhale, come down and relax for some times. The indication of Utkatasana. It prevents acidity, indigestion and constipation. So who have indigestion problem, this asana is highly recommended. This also improves the digestive system. It also stretches the muscles in ankle, knee and hip regions. Let's see contraindication of this asana. Those who are suffering with headache, insomnia and low BP, this asana is avoided. Also menstruating women also avoided this asana. The person who are physically fit and healthy can perform this asana more than 5 times. Thank you.
Hi, myself Raksha PM. Nanu 3rd year BMS student. And inhale and keep your hands on a trunk region. By slowly exhale and bend your knees, then brings the pelvis down like sitting on a chair. Then inhale and come up. This exercise can be practiced for 5 to 10 times a day. Of Utkatasana type 2. It stimulates the heart, diaphragm and abdominal organs. It removes the stiffness in the back muscle and in the shoulder region. Mainly it prevents the acidity, constipation and indigestion. Contraindications of Utkatasana position: chronic knee joint pain, injury may difficult to practice this exercise avoid during first trimester of a pregnancy. Person who has undergone surgery must also avoid.
Today I am with the concept of replacement to the new world of gaining health. Have you ever worried about the health of the various systems in your body? Do they really play a very important role in maintaining the health of your body? Any inequilibrium causes health of these systems. It may be the muscles in the ankle, knees, thighs and hips which strengthens the lower extremity and helps maintaining the tonicity. It may be the muscles in the chest and shoulder which helps the abduction and adduction. It It may be your cardiovascular system which delivers the oxygen to each and every organ. It may be your reproductive system also. It may be the abdominal muscles which support the trunk and helps regulating the internal abdominal pressure. It may be the digestive system also, which helps in breaking down the food into nutrients which the body uses it as energy. Ill health of these all systems causes many diseases and hinders the development and life of the person. In this fast-running world, human seeks instant relief medicine and wants to be cured as early as possible. People opt for the tablets such as antipyretics, analgesics, sedatives, anti-inflammatory, etc. The concept of replacement should be followed by each individual on this earth. This helps to come out of stress and lead a better life. The concept of yoga is the best to get rid of all these. It was practiced in the ancient India and many were unaware of this, but yoga has gained much popularity nowadays. To get rid of all these health issues, yoga must be done. Mainly the Utkatasana. Utkatasana is a chair pose asana, also considered as a standing asana, where the Utkata means wild or intense. To do this, stand in a straight and erect position. Keep the legs apart to the width of the hips. Raise your hands, join them to the Namaskara Mudra. Sit in chair position. Stay for a few seconds and come back to the normal position. Coming to the variations of Utkatasana, there are two: Parivritta Utkatasana and Ardha Utkatasana. Benefits of standing asana are: stretches your thighs, hips, muscles, strengthens the abdominal area, improves balance of the body, boosts immune system. Coming to the precautions, it should not be practiced by the person having arthritis, headache, knee problems, insomnia, low blood pressure. Thank you.
It is one among the relaxation posture. It is indicated in stress, hypertension, blood pressure. Duration 5 to 10 minutes after each asana. It is also practiced 20 to 30 minutes. Contraindication: one who suffers with a severe neck pain, severe acidity, they are contraindicated.
Teacher, lie flat on your back in a supine position. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Try to feel the different parts of your body in contact with the floor. This is most important for it. Start to develop awareness of the different parts of the body. Now feel the contact between the floor and the right arm, right hand, left arm, left hand, middle of the back, each shoulder blade, the back of the head, finally whole body. Spend a few seconds at each point of the contact. Now came to a vaginal position. First raise your right hand, turn your body on right side, bend the left leg, slowly come up and slowly open your eyes.
Closing prayer. Adopt Namaskara Mudra. Close your eyes. Let us offer our salutations to Sage Patanjali with a prayer.
योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा बलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोतं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।